Have you ever wondered what is going to happen to your channel after 1 year, especially most channels that are creating content using AI? Have you ever wondered what is going to happen to your channel? Well, let me shock you. What is going to happen to your channel is going to get demonetized. And the reason for this is because YouTube did not see a valuable reason to keep monetizing you. You know why? Because you are using AI. Using AI doesn't mean you can't get an account monetized, but there are some things you need to put in place before you can properly use AI to create content on YouTube. And this actually happened to me on one of my accounts that I recently remonetized. So in this video, I am going to be showing you what to do before your first year, especially if your account is monetized, and some of the things you should avoid if you want to stay monetized. So let's get it started. Pause. If you are enjoying the value shared in this video and you have been looking for a way to start YouTube automation, or you don't really know or understand what YouTube automation is all about, well, I have prepared a class that can actually guide you on what is YouTube automation, how to research on niche, how to know what niche to get onto, also how you can create your own trending niche, and how to monetize your YouTube channel within 2 weeks. Well, I have prepared a masterclass for you that can actually help you understand everything about YouTube automation. You want to check this class out using the link in the description, because this is your final bus stop. Let's continue with the video. First thing you need to do when your account get demonetized is, you might have not heard or hear that your account is going to get demonetized after first year. This actually happened to me after my first year. The first set of YouTube accounts I own, about 3 of them, all got demonetized simply because I was using AI to create content, and at the end of the day, it just got demonetized. And what they actually demonetized me for is called reuse content. And what is reuse content? When you use other people's clips in your video, what you have done there is you have violated YouTube policy. That can be classified as a reuse content. You are going to be flagged for that. But when you are now using AI, why do I get demonetized because of reuse content? Reason for that is because when you use AI to create content, there is something called seed that is always attached to each prompt you use for a particular video creation. What do I mean? Take for example, you want to create a visual for your content and you are using AI. You need to understand that the prompt you are using is actually the same like every other person, like hundreds or thousands of people on YouTube, right? And when you are using this type of prompt, you are expected to get the same response but in different shape from different end user. And you need to understand something, that if you are using AI to create most of your content, everybody is also using AI to create their content. So when everybody uses AI to create their content and you're also using that, then the same prompt, 1,000 people are also using that same prompt. What you have opened yourself to is you have exposed yourself to the same seed to create the same content for everybody, just because everybody is using the same prompt. And you also need to understand that when AI generates image or video, there is an invisible watermark that is encrypted inside that picture or video, and that alone carried that ID seed. So the seed looks the same. And you need to understand something, that there is now AI on YouTube that is actually decoding all of these things. So when you create a content and you want the content to get engagement, maybe you use free AI tool or you use a paid AI tool, just know that those images, those video have an invisible watermark. Just like, take for example, as I'm shooting on my Sony camera now, when I upload this on YouTube, YouTube is going to know that, oh, this particular clip is coming from Sony, just because of what? There is an invisible watermark encrypted inside the video. That is what seed also do to every image or video you created using AI. So when you use the same prompt, the same style, the same niche, you are going to generate the same image seed. And one thing you need to understand is that your AI tool is not going to show you the seed code to each image attached to a particular prompt that is generating for you. So what you want to do is, when you generate all of these things, there's a solution to it. All you have to do is just make a verification video verifying how you make your content. Obviously, your content have to be involved with human research. Your scripting, either you are using AI or you are using your own script, it also has to carry a human. Like when you are showing yourself in that video, you show how you are creating your content, you show how you are generating your voiceover. If you are using a clone voice, you say that you are using a clone voice. If you are using an AI tool, purely AI tool, but a paid tool, this time around, if you mention free AI tool, you may not get monetized back, because you cannot be expecting to get money from YouTube and you are not spending money to create whatever you are creating. So mention that you are using a paid AI tool. So when you mention this, you have high chances. Then make sure that your editing, your visuals, everything, you explain how you generate your content. So something like this. Hi, my name is David Kehinde Omowai, and I am the face behind. And I recently got a message not long ago, that's why I'm making this video, to appeal for my channel. And I'm also going to be showing you how I make every story I posted on my page. All applications that I use are they are monetized. I mean, I paid for every applications that I use, right from my audio generation to my image generation, and the applications I also use to combine all of these stories together to post on YouTube. So let me show how I make some of these things. So I go to ChatGPT to get insights on stories that I can create, and use those stories to generate pictures. So these are the stories I generate. I will give a prompt to ChatGPT to give me a story that I can do, or sometimes I employ people to also create stories for me, or write stories for me, scripts for me. Then I use this script, I converted them into image. So these are the stories, section 2, section 3, and 5. And then I convert all of these stories. I give ChatGPT also a prompt to generate pictures for me. It's going to generate a picture prompt for me. Then I use all of these pictures prompts generated from ChatGPT. Then I combine all of them to a story after I downloaded all of them. And these are some of the stories I have done so far. These are some of the stories I've done so far. I have a lot of them. I have a lot and a lot of them that I've done so far. And then I created my own story with Canva. And then I also generate my audio, not by myself, but with Clean Sharp. This is the website, and this is the recent story that I just did. So this is how I generated my own audio, and this is a paid app. And ClickCharm, I make a payment for this app. So this is an appeal video to appeal to YouTube, that anybody might have picked up my content, or I might have mistakenly taken other people's content. Like maybe the app I'm using to generate audio or video or pictures or image might slightly give us the same information or the same design and the same thing. So I am using this opportunity to appeal to YouTube not to demonetize my account. I've invested so much in this, and I believe that creating stories like this can help YouTube community, especially for people that are looking into reading stories, but they don't want to read it, but they just want to view and hear them. And this is my major reason why I feel like I said I should just go into creating story that are related to African, especially Nigeria. Thank you very much. So you see how I explained how I generated my scripts, how I edited my scripts, how I edited my content. Then I also talk about basically how I also generate my visuals. So when you explain all of these things, you have a higher chances to not get demonetized when you post that video and just put it unlisted in your YouTube studio. Don't private it. Just say you can just title it how I make my video, or an appeal for a reused content. You can title it like that, an appeal for a reused content, or how I make my content, how I generated my content. So if you can do this thing, trust me, I have remonetized several accounts of my students using the same strategy down to the recent one. So it has worked for me. That is why I feel like I should share this thing with you. So this is a video you want to share with anybody that is into YouTube automation. If you have found value in this video, do well to subscribe to this video, because most of the information I give here, they are valuable and you don't just want to miss my next episode. In that way, I'm going to see you in the next video. And in case you are interested, you want to learn more about YouTube automation, you can use the link in the description to check my classes out. They are top notch, and believe me, this is your final bus stop when you enter into my class. And on that note, I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye for now.